in October that there was this guy that was interested in coming to live at the mountain. I was excited because, you know, as we know, we've had 4 wonderful friars who have lived at the mountain for a long period of time, and one of our goals has been to invite other friars to live here. So to have Bill come forward has been a wonderful gift.
We're fraternity. We're a family. We're in relationship. So that relationship extends beyond the land to people. And some people are connected to the mountain and they've never been here physically, or it's been years since they walked the land, but they feel connection, and you've heard of perhaps the mountain on the road. It's that the mountain exists in your heart and in your relationships, and maybe in your apartment or your beautiful house on the West Coast.
I was a friar, and I remember him coming to the mountain early on and enjoying the place. I've seen Bill off and on through his early years as a friar, not frequently, but often enough to experience him growing and finding his place and his way within our life as brothers.
So Bill is entering a process of becoming a community member here at Mount Irenaeus. Similar to Karen Pulaski as a mountain companion, we do have a discernment process, both for ourselves as well as Bill to see whether he wants to come into this community.
That I wanted to be in a non-urban center, a rural center, closer to the earth. I wanted to be back in New York State.
Well, Bill really wants, I believe, live the manner of life. And that manner of life is prayer, dedication to prayer, dedication to spiritual growth, and then out of that comes ministry.
My Franciscan beginnings at St Bonaventure planted the seed that was just nurtured and reinforced as I lived and loved in parish ministries.
To me, the Franciscan mission is mostly a mission of presence.
Father Dan knew me when I was 18. Father Lou I met when I was studying in Washington in 1990. Brother Joe I've known for decades, and Brother Kevin and I are classmates. We met in July of 1988 in the Bronx.
It brings a gift of energy, a gift of dedication, a gift of the experience of his own experience of God in his life, his willingness to learn.
I had spent 3 decades in cities, in multicultural environments, and in parishes. And they thought maybe I would miss the city, maybe I would miss the parish, and maybe I would miss just the diversity of people. But I found there's a diversity of people here.
He's very social. He likes going out and talking to people.
So we've got this ability to desire and wander and meet people.
For that reason, he's a great friar, because a friar is someone who's in relationship with others, and Bill seeks them out.
To chat, to see, to listen, and I think that is extremely, extremely valuable.
He comes down to campus and he makes himself available to the students and to the faculty and to the staff. He's very friendly. He goes out onto campus and wanders around and talks to people and goes into Hickey Dining Hall, and it's kind of reminiscent of Dan Riley in that way.
All friars are eccentric. You have to be, I think. But he has his own brand of it, and it's a very good and very fun and very positive one.
Not afraid to talk to people, meet people, and it seems like he's not afraid to make a mistake and be a little embarrassed. And that's really, really wonderful.
They respond because of the legacy of the friars, the brothers who have gone before me, even if it's the first time they've seen a friar in brown.
Very recently, a young woman said, as a junior, you're the first friar that ever came over to talk to me.
I've seen friars, but I didn't know what to say to them. And I said, oh, you could just say hello or smile.
Ours is a lively and living culture, welcoming others and still further identifying what it is to live at the mountain.
He's also learning from our long-time experience here, but he also brings a different take on some things.
It enhances the mix of all of us that are already here, I find it.
He's been a great positive impact in our life so far.
Being in a place where it's easy to see God in nature and God at the mountain, and just to be there where you could be slower, silent, and it's a very welcoming place, welcoming to creation.
You know, Bill's way of entering into this life may show other friars that, you know, this is a way of life that I'd like it to be a part of my friar experience, and they might be excited to live in a university setting at the mountain in terms of being a friar. It's you know, it could have incredible impact on the future of Mount Irenaeus.
I know that the future of the mountain relies not first on ministry, but on mission and on way of living. And I find in Bill a desire, commitment to understand and deepen his Franciscan life with us.
How valuable that is. Yeah, I'm very glad to have him.